same drill. If you have a question, just state your name and affiliation before asking, please.
Malcolm, Jason from Auburn 247. For you, what's the transition been like for you now that, I mean, I guess technically you should just be a sophomore, right? But this is year number 3. How do you feel like you've progressed these first couple of years?
So basically my journey was unique because as I was a senior, I was also a freshman in college. So it was kind of a rough transition for me. But I think just being out in the fire and having to adapt has really made it, it's really helped me a lot because I had to learn a lot fastly. So I think in the long run it was a beautiful sight.
Malcolm, how different is the preseason competition for y'all in the receivers room this year? It seems like, you've got 8 or 9 guys who could feasibly find a spot for y'all in the rotation.
I would say it's definitely challenging. We each collectively go against each other very hardly. We also learn a lot from our receiver coach. So I think it's been very challenging, but it's also fun. Having competition in and out of every day.
Bryce will go on L.com. Does IQ ever raise his voice?
Say that again?
Does IQ ever raise his voice?
No.
How different is that as a coach? Because most of our coaches be a little loud. How different is that?
It's very different. But I think it also it hits the same sometimes when we're in the film room and he may just like replay a clip and say, you could have done this better and this better. And I feel like it just hits you differently instead of a different way of doing it.
And then with that so far, what have you learned from him even in a short amount of time?
It's been a lot. He taught us a lot about leverage, coverages, seeing coverages, understanding the concepts of plays. It's just so much that we've learned, and we have a lot to learn.
Is that the biggest thing for you? Is that the biggest adjustment for you? Just kind of understanding more about how to play wide receiver at this level? Is that been?
Oh yeah, without a doubt. Because coming from my high school, I didn't really know a lot about the position receiver. So seeing it as a craft and as an art is starting to register a little bit more for me.
Malcolm, Jeff here from AuburnTigers.com. What made that a good move for you to give up your senior season and enroll early?
I think that since that year didn't count, I really didn't have anything to lose. It was kind of all-in thing, so that's pretty much why I did it.
What was the biggest adjustment then, starting college a little bit maybe a year younger than most guys?
I would say having everything thrown at you, and I didn't really have an adjustment period. I kind of made the decision, and then a week later, I was here, so it was real tough.
What do you think's been the biggest point of emphasis for Landon as he makes that full-time transition to y'all's room? What's been the most important thing they've touched on with him?
I have no idea. You're going to have to ask him. I have no idea.
Mark Murphy from 24/7 Sports. So let me ask you about the quarterbacks. So what's your take on having Foreman as a wide receiver? And you spent a lot of time, I assume, throwing with them this summer. Do they throw the same ball, or do you have to adjust to different quarterbacks?
I think all of our quarterbacks are very talented. I think that they're competing right now, so we're getting the best from each and every one of them, and that's pretty much it.